We are back in Istanbul after more than a decade, but this time for some slow travel. Let us share our experiences as we explore the food, sights and culture of this beautiful city. Thanks for watching.
We love breakfast. In a different country, we like to enjoy the flavors of the local breakfast. In Istanbul, you often see the word kahvalti, which means breakfast. So what does kahvalti comprise of?
There are many different Turkish breakfast items, and the easiest way to experience a Turkish kahvalti is to order the kahvalti set. In this video, we'll show you what goes into a traditional kahvalti set, as well as what are some of the additional add-ons you can add to your Turkish breakfast.
And also the places in Istanbul that we have tried for the Turkish breakfast. The kahvalti set in general comes with a few standard items such as dips, cheese, tomatoes, jams, bread. There's also an egg dish, and you would have olives as well as chai. So these are the usual elements in a basic kahvalti set. Of course, some cafes might give you more, they might have more additional items. If not, you could also order add-ons.
Baslama is a favorite breakfast staple in Turkey's northern Black Sea region. It is a delicious blend of local cheeses melted together with costly ground cornmeal. It is cooked in a sahan, which is a copper pan with two handles. If not already included in the kahvalti set, this is a very popular add-on. I found that it was easiest to eat it by just spooning some up, twirling it around a piece of fresh crusty bread and taking a big bite. It's warm, full of cheesy goodness and comforting. Very nice. Menemen is a very popular breakfast of scrambled eggs with tomatoes and peppers. Most eateries serving menemen will give you the option to amp up your dish by adding cheese, Turkish sausage, or other meat options. As with most Turkish breakfasts, it is eaten with bread. I have to say, not all menemen are created equal. There are eateries that specialize in menemen, and they are where we have found our favorite. Gozleme are tasty, crispy Turkish flatbread stuffed with spinach and feta, or lamb or ground beef, and everything in between. It's so simple, delicious, and you won't be able to eat just one.
The pastry is like slightly crispy on the outside. It's filled with minced meat. I think some mushrooms as well. Very nice, very easy to eat. You can eat a lot.
Bal kaymak translates to honey cream. It is a delicious combination of kaymak, which is a traditional dairy product produced from water buffalo milk, very similar to clotted cream. This is generously doused with honey and usually served as a spread or a sweet dip alongside tea or a variety of other traditional breakfast dishes. Pisha is simply a Turkish fried bread, slightly denser than a donut and really delicious. Crispy on the outside and pillowy soft on the inside. Personally, I think it is best paired with a sweet spread or dip. Baslama is a leavened circular flatbread with an amazingly soft, fluffy and chewy texture. It is typically served as part of a kahvalti set. However, when stuffings like cheese and meat are added, it takes it to a new level. We went to this place in Karakoy, which is an area on the Asian side of Istanbul. I really love the ambience of this place. If you choose to sit inside, it has a feel of a small bed and breakfast, warm and homely. If you choose to sit outside, which we did, you will enjoy your breakfast in a nice garden setting, full of greenery and cute ornaments. They use organic and local ingredients as much as possible and support natural and organic nutrition. They have sustainable products picked from the fields and gardens of villages of the Aegean and Antalya. Of all the kahvalti restaurants we dined at, this restaurant had the largest selection of jams and dips. It was really amazing.
It's really very nice because you get to experience different type of breakfast items. from sweet, savory, sour, salty. Everything is like a great mix of flavors, and it is something that we enjoy very much. It also comes with tea, a pot of tea, and it is truly an enjoyable way to spend the morning.
Hello everyone.
Located in Cihangir, this small and traditional roadside cafe is far from touristy. This is a place that residents of the area pop by to have a nice and relaxing breakfast while watching the world go by. Baslama and Gozleme are the signatures of this eatery, so we ordered them, plus a menemen as we heard that it was good here.
So this is Baslama. It came with tomatoes and cucumbers. What we have ordered is baslama with salami and cheese. Let's see how it tastes. The bread is very crispy, very lightly pan-fried. Very nice and crunchy on the outside. The salami, of course, is nice and salty. The cheese flavor comes through. It's actually very nice, the bread. Almost has a flavor. Definitely the bread is like seasoned with something. Some spices. Very delicious. Very nice.
It's Gozleme. We ordered with a cheese with spinach. It's very nice. To me, honestly, right, it's like a less oily version of a prata. Menemen would be scrambled eggs with tomato, and in this menemen we have ordered it with sausages. Now this menemen is very nice, very tasty. There's a lot of flavor in it. I like the tomato base as well as the vegetables. I think they have some roasted peppers in it. Very nice, very tasty. And it's creamy. So it's creamy, soft. Very nice. For beverages, you can always have tea because it usually comes with tea or of course coffee. But for me, I've ordered pomegranate juice. Pomegranate juice is really something that is available in Istanbul very easily. Not so much in Singapore. I love the tanginess, but of course there are some seeds that you might have to grapple with. But I really love how it tastes like.
As the name implies, Beşiktaş Kahvaltı Street is a place to find many options for a Turkish breakfast. Beşiktaş is a district of Istanbul with several universities and one of the top soccer teams in the country. The club's fan base is well known globally. They were chosen as the best fan group in voting conducted by American sports viewers due to their 132 decibel noise record at the 2007 match against Liverpool. We had a first-hand experience of their fans' fervour for their team as we stumbled on their pre-game festivities.
This place is definitely crowded, but I think the energy is a bit younger, given there are a lot of universities in this area. I kind of like to see young people. Not that I have a fetish, but I think young energy is good energy.
Sorry for digressing. Back to breakfast. The prices for a Kahvaltı set here is definitely more competitive. So if you want to experience a wallet-friendly yet comprehensive Kahvaltı set, this is a good place to visit.
We're in Besiktas and at the breakfast street. So there are so many choices here and we have no idea which one to choose. We have finally chosen the place to come to because their selection is so wide, so many stores and everyone is just serving breakfast. So you really feel overwhelmed. We chose it based on the items that we want, which included this lama, is the cornmeal with cheese, the menemen, sausages, this is the PC, the fried dough, as well as the kaimak and the cheese and everything else. So the spread is here. It looks good.
This eatery started in 1915 and opened its current location at the end of Istiklal caddesi near the Galata Tower in 1935. This eatery is still run by members of the founder's family. The shop is small and has a charming atmosphere with old pictures adorning the walls and sausages hanging over the counter. This place is famous for their buffalo products such as kaimak, buffalo milk and buffalo sausages. Of course, we ordered the kaimak and buffalo milk. We did not want to eat the sausages alone, so we ordered them in a menemen.
I'm very excited. We came to this shop specifically for the kaimak. It is made from buffalo cream, and this shop specializes in it. I've also gotten the buffalo milk with honey. Never drank buffalo milk, I think, in my life. I'm not so sure. But it's something that I'm very excited about. The cream is supposedly very thick and creamy, obviously. And we have eaten a number of kaimak in breakfast in Istanbul. But this is supposed to be very good, so I'm going to try. Wow, it's very creamy. It tastes more flavorful than the others that we have eaten.
Yeah, it's very creamy. Almost eating like ice cream. Very creamy, very nice.
You should try it. How does buffalo milk taste like? I don't know. Probably like milk. It has honey in it. It's actually pretty diluted. It's not a very strong creamy milk taste that you have. Can't really taste the honey. It's not that sweet. The buffalo sausage is highly recommended, which is why I ordered the menemen with it. It is very salty, more salty than the other sausages that I've tasted in Istanbul. So the sausage is nice. But I have to say that the menemen does look a bit underwhelming amongst all the menemen I've eaten. But the sausage is nice.
My menemen is with braised beef. I decided not to take the sausage because I think I've been eating a few sausages too many. The green peppers really adds a lot of flavor. The braised beef is quite nice, very tender, quite nice.
The city of Van, located in the east of Turkey, is famous for its large hearty breakfast. Van is mainly populated by Kurds, and Van Kahvaltı Evi is run by young Kurds and serves up the true taste of Eastern Turkey. It is one of the most popular breakfast places in Istanbul. During this visit, we had some microphone challenges, so I'm going to keep talking. The Kahvaltı set is popular, but we decided not to order that. Instead, we ordered their popular Gozleme with roast beef, omelette with everything, and fried eggs with Turkish sausages. Did we say we love eggs? We also ordered 2 cups of salep, which is a traditional drink typically drank in winter. Salep flour made from the tubers of an orchid is consumed in beverages and desserts. The beverage is made by adding salep flour and sugar to milk. It is thick, milky and sweet. It is topped by cinnamon powder, which adds another pleasant and comforting layer of flavor. Their Gozleme is very good. The outside was nicely charred, so was crispier than others we have tried. The roast beef within was full of flavor. The omelette had sausage, roast beef and pastrami, and to a meat lover, it was simply great. The fried eggs were a little small, and we would have preferred it if they were less fried, but the sausages were great. This eatery is located in the Cihangir area, just a short walk from Istiklal caddesi. It has adopted the principle of presenting the rich cuisine of Anatolia with fresh and organic products. We sat on the patio, but their indoor seating had a nice ambience as well. This place is very popular for their Kahvaltı set, which included fried eggs with onion instead of the usual menemen, a Turkish-style fried meat dish and a glass of fresh black mulberry juice.
So we've tried just about everything except like the fruits. So far I think this is like fantastic. Really so many flavors, so many textures, savory and sweet. Also, I guess traditional, which is something that we like. And this breakfast has been great. So if you're in Istanbul, recommend that you try a traditional Turkish breakfast. Because it's, you won't be disappointed.
Yeah. If you like varieties, this kind of full-scale breakfast would be very nice. We are going to this restaurant that is known for the egg dishes. It is located near to the Istiklal area. So let's go and try some menemen.
This place is located on a side street from Istiklal caddesi. Its first branch opened in 1969 and is still run by the family of the original founders. As mentioned earlier, not all menemen are equal. Some menemen are tomato forward and some are egg forward. Since we love eggs, this egg forward menemen is our favorite menemen of all that we have tried during our month-long stay here. It was so creamy and delicious.
This restaurant specializes in egg dishes. There are menemen as well as pan-fried eggs. So for both this option, you can order with different toppings that include like Turkish sausage, cheese and mincemeat and a few others. So you get a variation, like you have the choices to choose from. I always gravitate towards Turkish sausage, so that's what I've ordered. The eggs have arrived. It really looks like very creamy, very nice. I'm pretty impressed because I've eaten menemen in some other places in Istanbul, and this looks like really, really creamy. Very hot. Not bad, not bad. I do feel that this menemen is a bit different from the rest. Oh, very nice, very, very nice. This is so creamy. It is tasty and pretty delightful, Very, very nice. I like this a lot.
To me, I think this is like comfort food. I love bread, I love eggs, I love ham, sausages. So I think it just all goes together very well. And nothing better than having this in the morning.
This eatery is another Cihangir favorite. White walls, wooden furniture, wooden fixtures gives this place a bright and cozy vibe. The weather was nice, so we got a seat on the patio. Breakfast dishes, especially the Gozleme, seem to be their specialty here.
We are here for Turkish breakfast, and what we came for to this cafe is the Gozleme.
So we've ordered this very nice fried eggs together with sausages, salad, just basically chopped vegetables together with some seasoning and olive oil. We also have ordered the Turkish cream and honey, 2 portions. These are small portions. Cheese and I guess homemade jam. They always give us a lot of bread, which I love. So looking forward to this very hearty breakfast.
When I first saw this dish, right, I wonder if it's like prata. Because in some ways it looks like prata, right? Just have with filling inside. No, it definitely doesn't taste like prata. More like a thin crust flatbread. And this has minced meat in it. Thank you for watching this video.
If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, share and subscribe.
Ring the notification bell below so that you will be notified of our new videos and watch our other videos here.
See you in the next video.